At the end of the 18th century, in the Russian town of Krasnoyarsk, the German naturalist Peter Simon Pallas made an extraordinary discovery. During one of his explorations, he found a gigantic rock weighing about 600 kilograms, composed mainly of iron. At the time, the origin of this mass was a mystery. It was such an unusual material that it did not seem terrestrial. It was only in 1794, thanks to the studies of the German physicist Ernst Chladni, that a revolutionary hypothesis was proposed, that rock came from space. It was, in fact, a meteorite, the first ever officially recognized in human history. Since then, science has made great strides. Tens of thousands of meteorites have been catalogued, fragments of planetary bodies that, after wandering for millions of years in interplanetary space, have fallen to Earth. Each year, our planet receives numerous meteorites, which may originate from asteroids, planets, or even the Moon. Some of these space rocks are common and of little scientific interest, while others prove to be incredibly rare and of immense importance, not only for science but also for the history and culture of the communities that discover them. Below, we explore some of the most fascinating meteorites ever discovered, each with a unique story that helps illuminate the mysteries of our universe. At the top of the list of extraordinary meteorites is Hoba, the largest meteorite fragment ever found on Earth. In 1920, near Grootfontein in Namibia, a farmer named Jacobus Hermanus Brits was plowing his field when he heard a loud metallic sound. The plow had struck an enormous rock, composed almost entirely of iron and nickel. The Hoba meteorite, weighing an impressive 64 tons, crashed onto our planet about 80,000 years ago and remains in the exact spot where it landed. Due to its colossal size, no one has ever managed to move it. Instead, a site was built around the meteorite, with a circular staircase that allows visitors to admire this extraordinary celestial fragment up close. The Hoba meteorite holds several records. Besides being the largest, it is also one of the few to have reached Earth without breaking apart. For comparison, other large meteorites, such as Cape York and Campo del Cielo, each weigh about 31 tons, less than half the weight of Hoba. In 1864, in France, specifically in Occitania, a very peculiar meteorite was found, called the Orgel meteorite. Its dark appearance and coal-like texture made it unique. The French chemist François Stanislas Chloé studied this rock and discovered that it was rich in organic material, with characteristics similar to terrestrial bituminous rocks, which often contain fossil traces of past life forms. At the time, it was believed that organic molecules could only form through biological processes, making this discovery particularly shocking. Today, we know that organic molecules can also form through non-biological processes, for example, through the exposure of atmosphere-free materials to cosmic rays and solar radiation. In the 1960s, this meteorite was involved in a curious episode. A plant seed was found embedded in one of its fragments. Initially, it was thought to be evidence of extraterrestrial life. However, it was soon discovered to be a hoax. The seed belonged to a herbaceous plant typical of southern France, likely introduced into the meteorite as a prank on researchers of the time. In 1984, on the Antarctic hills of Allen Hills, a scientific expedition found one of the most famous meteorites in history, named Allen Hills 84001. This fragment, originating from the planet Mars, is one of the oldest meteorites ever discovered. Its fame skyrocketed in 1996 when a group of researchers announced in an article published in Science that the meteorite contained microscopic fossil traces of bacterial origin. If confirmed, this would have been the first evidence of life on Mars. The discovery was so significant that it even warranted a press conference by US President Bill Clinton. However, the scientific community later rejected this hypothesis. The observed traces were purely morphological, and their resemblance to terrestrial bacterial fossils was not sufficient proof to claim that Mars hosted life in the past. Another significant Martian meteorite is elephant moraine 79001, discovered in 1979 in Antarctica. This rock is famous because it contained air bubbles with a chemical composition that perfectly matched that of the Martian atmosphere, measured a few years earlier by the Viking probes. The discovery of elephant moraine 79001 marked a turning point because it was the first meteorite in history for which the Martian origin could be definitively proven. On February 15, 2013, near the Russian city of Chelyabinsk, one of the most spectacular meteorite-related events occurred. An asteroid about 20 meters in diameter exploded in Earth's atmosphere, generating a massive shower of fragments that caused significant damage. The shockwaves shattered windows and injured over 1,000 people, mainly due to shards of glass. Among the recovered fragments, the largest weighed about 540 kilograms and was found in Lake Chabarquil. The Chelyabinsk event highlighted the importance of planetary defense, a field dedicated to preventing and mitigating asteroid impacts. Meteorites, with their variety of compositions and origins, allow us to explore the depths of space without leaving Earth. Each fragment that falls from the sky tells a unique story, revealing details about the origins of our solar system, the formation of planets, and perhaps one day, the existence of life beyond Earth. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to never miss the next videos.